I staged a robbery to steal from the store where I work. I work for a chain of 24-hour stores. Some time ago, for obvious reasons, I don't want to say exactly how long, I was working overnights. I hated it. It made me fully nocturnal to the point that the sun actually burned my eyes when I went out during the day. I hated the store, hated my town, and hated all of my coworkers. Because of all this, I was bordering on suicidal, so I would fantasize about just taking the money and leaving for good while I stocked shelves. Did this every night for months, but I knew jail would be worse, so I never did it. Well, one day I was venting to a good friend about how I was feeling, basically telling him a lengthier version of that first paragraph. I figured he would tell me I'm going crazy, and I should quit and find a new job I don't hate so much. Instead, he and I came up with the idea to stage a robbery and take the money together. We took about 2 weeks to plan, and I even called out of one shift so we could hammer out the fine details. Lol. The plan was that he would come in wearing a full face mask, long sleeves, and gloves so that you couldn't tell his ethnicity on the cameras. I also knew all of the camera dead spots, so we planned his escape route in such a way he couldn't really be tracked by them. We had the whole thing rehearsed and ready as if we were putting on a play. So the night finally came, and I had him wait until my coworker went on break so we wouldn't have an extra variable to plan around. He walks in during our deadest time of the night and we start really playing up the whole thing. He's pointing this fake gun in my face, I'm putting my hands up, shaking my head, all that. He has me lead him to the office where he makes me empty the safe for him. Then he has me empty the registers for him on his way out. I give him a few minutes head start while I pretend to be rattled and catch my breath, pretend I can't stop shaking enough to dial 911, and finally go alert my coworker that we were robbed and I was too freaked out to do it myself. The cops show up and take my statement. I told them he spoke with an accent that he did not. I fed them a lot of false info to take any suspicion away from my friend. My coworker saw nothing from the break room, so he couldn't give any info himself. It's corporate policy to give robbers whatever they want, so I got in no trouble at all. As a matter of fact, they paid me a bonus for handling it so well. They also took me off overnight shifts. Later, I told them I wasn't comfortable here anymore, so I put in for a transfer to the town I'd always wanted to live in. That process got expedited due to the situation. I'm not confessing to get it off my chest so much as I am because I couldn't be happier I did it. My life turned around immediately, and I have never been happier since I was a kid. Used the money to finally start college.